I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Kawhi Leonard. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Ben Simmons. And for Minnesota, filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Conley in at the point. Antetokounmpo with it. Outside Simmons. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
I mean, come on. A 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Now here's Edwards. McDaniels finds Towns. Pass to Conley. Shot clock at 6. With the floater. And he sinks the layup.
He's showing off those instincts that make Conley such an offensive threat. Makes a good call and opts for the floater.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay. What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Now here's Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. There's the triple. And Ayton pulls it down.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one. Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, you look at Glenn Rice, and he's a versatile offensive weapon from the perimeter or pretty much anywhere on the court. He can find his points.
He's perfect from the line this time.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Conley passes to McDaniels. Back to Conley. Pass to Edwards. The steal. Down low. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Over his career, Kawhi has become a willing passer. One of his many improvements since being drafted in 2011.
Now here's McDaniels. Conley passes to Towns. Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Ayton. Leonard against McDaniels. Leonard passes to Simmons. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Here's Edwards. And it's rejected. Ayton inside. He's guarded by Conley. To the wing, right side. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he banks in the layup. Antetokounmpo has got his second basket.
You know, inside, Giannis's length really helps him get by the defense. Not much they can do to trip him up or slow him down. He's a force.
Towns finds McDaniels.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
To end the run. The putback. The rebound by Simmons. McDaniels against Leonard. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Assisted.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
And Minnesota calls time here.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Give them a hand, fans. Your dance team.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Pass to Anderson, 18 feet out. It doesn't go for him. And here's the fast break. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist from Ayton. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Here's Noel. Here's McLaughlin. Just 5 on the clock. Over Simmons. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Here's McLaughlin to the inside. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McLaughlin.
For your home team, Alexander Walker.
There's 39 seconds left in the first. Antetokounmpo outside. Ball stolen. Prince dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Prince can really elevate now. He plays much bigger than 6'7", and we just saw an example of that there.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
The ball's knocked loose. Pass to Alexander Walker. All alone on the break for the finish. And Giannis throws it down.
Simmons doing a nice job there, mucking up passing lanes and making life difficult for the opposition. And that's a mindset, but also activity and energy display.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for Las Vegas. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Fans, your dance team.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
DeAndre Ayton is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Ben Simmons. Back to Rivers from downtown. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now.
You know, a smart, savvy, talented vet like Austin Rivers is a real get for any team. I mean, he knows how to make the most of his minutes. He accepts and understands his role, and he really just focuses on delivering for his team.
Where do you think Austin Rivers developed that selflessness, Clark?
Well, I think it starts with the DNA. I mean, his dad, Doc Rivers, was a selfless, outstanding player and one of the outstanding coaches in the game today, so that's part of it. But he's also had experience playing on different teams, sitting on different benches. I think you get to realize what your strengths and weaknesses are and how you can add value to a team.
Conley passes to Gobert. Outside McDaniels. Back to Conley. And the foul on Ben Simmons.
Ben Simmons.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now Conley. To the paint. And stolen by Antetokounmpo.
I just don't love the passing angle there. Might have been better to reset.
Nice shot by Simmons. Simmons has got 8.
Simmons muscling his way right into his shot. He gets the ball inside like that, it's almost a wrap.
Back to Rivers. Pass to Towns. Unloads from 13. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
They pin that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, I like the way Towns plays such a physical style. It's tough on the officials, but the fact that he doesn't mind initiating contact gets him to the strike.
Anthony Edwards is checked in for Minnesota. McLaughlin comes in for Mike Conley. Simmons with it. And it's Gobert picking him up. Back to Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Simmons taking off, launching himself right through the defense and rendering that D helpless.
And Minnesota calls time here.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Knight, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert.
That's Steve.
And here's Minnesota now. Pass to Edwards. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Knight. It's McDaniels on the wing. Leonard defending. 4 on the clock. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
At the line for 2.
Hits both from the stripe. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Simmons with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Here's Ayton. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Ayton's got 6 points.
So impressed with that bucket by Ayton. Fantastic body control from the big man.
Pass to Knight. Now here's Edwards. It's McDaniels on the wing. 5 to shoot. Leonard pulls down the board. And they're pushing it up. Throws it up high. And it's Simmons slamming it home.
Really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
And another look at the Mobile One drive as he put it into overdrive.
Yeah, no doubt about it. He's been a force of nature, and that drive just another of his great plays this game.
Pass to Towns. Over Antetokounmpo. Knight. The rebound by Simmons. Here's Rice. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Pass to Edwards.
Remaining in the half. 2 minutes.
Here's Knight. He's covered by Ayton. Stolen by Ayton. Here's Rice. Back to Antetokounmpo. Now Leonard. Beyond the arc. He can't hit that time. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the second quarter. McDaniels against Simmons. And stolen by Simmons. And here is Antetokounmpo.
Well, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses. Everybody knows Giannis is elite. But just in case you have any doubts, he's got a trophy case you need almost the whole team to lift.
And he drops it first. And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them.
A multiple-time MVP. You know, what's really scary is that Giannis feels like he can keep getting better, and more importantly, he does the work to get better.
Here's Prince. Leonard defending to end the drought. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Well, Clark, Antetokounmpo's awards certainly do put him in some rare company.
Along with Jordan and Hakeem, the dream. BA, I mean, Giannis is one of 3 players ever to win MVP, Finals MVP, and Defensive Player of the Year. Rarefied air indeed.
No good on that one.
Well, I like the fact that Prince does a good job picking his spots. He's not a guy that forces things. Kind of lets the game come to him naturally.
Lonzo Ball's checked in for Simmons. Here's Ball. Count that bucket.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
With the lead they have, you might think they'd start to settle, but they are still going at the rim strong.
On the wing, Noel. Shoots. He got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific deny.
Rudy Gobert is checked in for Minnesota. Conley comes in for Alexander Walker. Shot clock at 5. Here's Prince. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Ball. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Noel. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul. 15 foul.
And he makes the first.
Jalen Noel.
So he gets them both. 27 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Muhammad. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Ball against Conley. Pass to Gobert. Now here's Conley. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Leonard for 3. No luck on that one. And so it's Las Vegas, ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. They've had incredible success defensively. With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Really an incredible game from Ben Simmons.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat. Once he saw the smaller defender guarding him, he took it right to the rack.
At the line for the away team, Lonzo Ball, shooting 1.
And that one falls for Ball. Here's Conley. Ball with the rebound. Conley's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's Rice. And he dunks it down.
We know Rice is a shooter, but he's got some athleticism too, showing you some force as well.
About a minute played here in the second half. Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Conley. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. Here's Muhammad, covered by Towns. It's Muhammad missing. Conley against Ball. Good D by Ball. Conley's gone just 1 of 5 from the floor. From the wing, and it's Gobert with a rebound.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
The shot by Conley, no good.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
He buries it from 3. Conley's got 5.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide-open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Here's Simmons, and it's Simmons with the jam.
When Simmons is driving inside, I'm telling you, he's going to sky up for the flush, getting to the bucket in no time.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. It's Edwards on the wing. Leonard defending. Over to the left wing. Reed for 3. Ben Simmons grabs the board. Simmons has got 4 rebounds now. Ayton passes to Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
Giannis continues to expand his offensive arsenal, and with that, his confidence and ability can actually take over more.
A minute 53 left in the third. Pass to Rivers. Now Reed is covered by Ayton. Here's Rivers. Rice grabs the miss.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Grown man strength right there. Ayton just pushing through contact and getting it done.
Pass to McLaughlin. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the third quarter here. Reed can't hit. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Oh, they pick off the pass. Here's Edwards. Fires the 3. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Towns has excellent size and really long arms, and he uses both to wreak havoc on the offensive board.
And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Ben Simmons. 1 shot.
You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
And stolen by Simmons. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Back to Alexander Walker. Tipped away. Clock at 6. The shot won't fall. Good D by Simmons. And the basket is good. Simmons has got 19 points.
Boy, nice use of strength that time by Simmons, getting past the defense and into a shot.
Here's Alexander Walker. Misses there.
That's
And
the
so
end of
it's
the
Las
third quarter.
Vegas
The score,
just dominating the opposition as they maintain a 36-point advantage. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Ben Simmons. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Leonard in at the 3, the small forward.
This really elevates Ben Simmons' team when he's shooting it like this. Great to see him finding a scoring rhythm.
Knocked away and stolen by Simmons. And he makes it.
Ben Simmons.
Simmons has got 11 in the second half.
And Simmons is extremely versatile and effective two-way player, guys, who can hurt you on both ends.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
And you know, B.A., even with the game well in control, he's going right at the rim. I love it.
Pass to Anderson. Here's Noel. Here's Alexander Walker. Just 4 to shoot. And he lays it up and in.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Here's Simmons. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Right now, Simmons is a question with no answer. A tenacious scorer who finishes with muscle through contact.
At the line for 1.
Free throw good, Simmons.
You know, Ben Simmons, so unique as a player. I think he's one of the few non-bigs who can actually dominate a game scoring below the foul line. Not just scoring, but with his passing, too.
Back to Reed. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo. You know, Naz Reid initially went undrafted in 2019.
Hey, B.A., that happens to plenty of talented guys. The NBA is a hard league, and a lot of good players have to sometimes go through things to make it. Luckily, systems like the G League give players like Naz Reid an opportunity to grow and go there. So you keep growing like Reid did, and eventually you might find yourself in the NBA.
Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th.
That's just terrifying coming down the lane. I mean, when Leonard is attacking with ferocity, man, the D has to foul.
For the away team, Kawhi Leonard.
The first free throw is good.
Line for 2.
And Leonard drops them both. About a minute and a half into the 4th now. Pass to Prince. Here's Knight. Here's Rivers. Here's Prince. Misses the 3. Prince is gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Simmons with the bucket. Simmons has got 16 points here in the second half.
And for a 6'10 player like Simmons to be handling the ball like that, come on, that's criminal.
It's stolen by Leonard. Who poked away. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Out to the wing. To the middle. It's stolen by Leonard. Here's Stackhouse. It's rebounded by Knight. On the wing, Rivers. To the left side wing. Here's Prince. 6 to shoot. Up loose. Stolen by Ayton.
2 minutes.
Here's Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Simmons.
Boy, energetic drive that time by Simmons. Pushes right through the defense and gets it to go.
And what a drive that was. Replay courtesy of Mobile One. Pass to Rivers. Here's McLaughlin. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Simmons. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
First one falls for him. Anderson's checked in for Prince.
Jordan McLaughlin.
And so he hits both. A minute 39 left in the fourth. Here's Leonard. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
Ben Simmons.
Leonard's got 4 points now in the quarter. Outside, Anderson. Pass to Rivers. With some arc, and they'll get another chance. Knight tries yet again, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your home team.
The first one falls. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McLaughlin. Both good from the line that time. Here's Simmons. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Leonard finds Ayton. Shoots over Reed. Ayton, no good. Here's Alexander Walker. Oh, Simmons with the block.
Active defense that time from Simmons, swatting down the shot with some force.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
Noel, he's checked in for Rivers.
Jalen Noel.
There's 57 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Anderson. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
You know, he's almost the perfect defensive player. He's got length and strength, and he's athletic. And Giannis plays the game hard all the time, too, which is impressive.
Here's Ayton. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Naz Reid. And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints, but probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, what I appreciate about Ayton is that he wants to keep getting better. You have to be excited about his future.
Ayton hits them both. Here's Alexander Walker. Outside, Anderson. Pass to Noel. Lets the three fly. And Ayton pulls it down.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And he gets that one.
Yeah, this is where Ayton's comfortable operating, using his height and array of inside moves to his advantage.
Here's Alexander Walker. And so the road team gets the W in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.